Gu Linzhou, CEO of Yunhai Group, was only 32 but already a giant in the world of business. Calm, sharp, and intimidating, he was known in the media as the Cold Eagle of Commerce. No one could read his emotions. No one dared to speculate about his private life. But there was one thing he never told anyone. Every time he saw that ponytailed intern, who was always nervous, always trying her hardest, something warm cracked open inside his cold world. He noticed her for the first time when she was being scolded by her supervisor. She looked like she was about to cry yet still insisted on staying late, correcting every detail in a document with highlighters and sticky notes. That night, as she left the building exhausted but still smiling, he watched from the 27th floor window and felt a long-forgotten throb in his chest. He knew he shouldn't feel this way. CEOs don't fall for interns. Yet love has always ignored rules, identity, and logic. 1 week later, Yunhai Group secured a major investment project worth $5 million with an American partner. Everyone assumed the project would go to a senior manager or the vice president. But during the meeting, Gu Linzhou announced calmly, "This project will be handled by intern Lin Xiaoro." The conference room fell silent. Some were shocked. Some were angry. Some exchanged sharp, suspicious glances. Xiaoro's heart nearly stopped. She stood up so fast she almost dropped her files. "CEO Gu. I'm just an intern. I don't have the ability to handle something this big." Gu Linzhou looked at her and replied with 4 simple words. "I believe in you." Those words settled into her heart like a stone dropped into still water. Everyone else looked at them with a mixture of disbelief and curiosity, but no one dared challenge the CEO. Over the next few days, CEO Gu began personally mentoring Xiaoro. Every night she worked late, he would quietly place a cup of hot coffee beside her. "Don't push yourself too hard," he would say softly. Before each negotiation, he prepared materials for her and explained the key strategies step by step. Xiaoro was confused, grateful, and overwhelmed all at once. Meanwhile, Gu Linzhou had begun to understand something. He wasn't just helping her. He was falling deeper for her. When the American investors first saw Xiaoro, their eyes showed doubt, borderline disrespect. But during the first proposal presentation, Xiaoro delivered flawless data, clear logic, and confident explanations, results of her 3 sleepless nights of preparation. By the end of the meeting, the foreign director nodded in admiration. "I didn't expect an intern from Yunhai Group to be this impressive." In the corner of the room, Gu Linzhou allowed himself a faint smile. At that moment, he was prouder of her than he had ever been of any business victory. After the project's success, rumors exploded throughout the building. Did the CEO give a $5 million deal to the intern because he likes her? Whispers grew louder, exaggerations spread, and soon even the board of directors heard about it. Xiaoro was terrified. She went to the CEO's office, swallowed her fear, and asked, "CEO Gu, this project wasn't given to me because of personal reasons, right? I don't want people to misunderstand." Gu Linzhou put down his pen, approached her slowly, and said in a deep, gentle voice, "It was because of you." She froze. He continued, "I saw your effort. Your determination. And also, I like you." The air stopped moving. The cold, untouchable CEO was confessing in the softest tone she had ever heard. Xiaoro's eyes filled with tears. "Gu. Gu sir. He stepped closer. "Can you call me Linzhou? Just Linzhou." Her heart trembled. Now she understood. The project wasn't favoritism. It wasn't charity. It was a man loving her the only way he knew how. By building her future with his own hands. Xiaoro nodded gently. "Linzhou. I like you too." From that night forward, their worlds changed. He was no longer the untouchable CEO. She was no longer the nervous intern. They worked late together. They shared ideas, dreams, and quiet moments. He told her, "You aren't just an intern. You're the one person I choose with my whole heart." She told him, "I'll work hard, so I can become someone worthy of standing beside you." 1 year later, Xiao officially became the youngest project manager in the company. She led teams, closed deals, and built her own name. At the celebration banquet, Gu Linzhou took her hand in front of everyone and announced, "That $5 million project wasn't my success. It was her beginning." Then he lowered himself slightly and opened a velvet ring box. "Xiao, will you marry me?" Tears filled her eyes. "I will." The room erupted in applause.